Okay, also like my other video where I have a disclaimer, like when you go to your Sky Armor and settings, like there's a lot of things that I have not gotten in this game. Like when I was talking about that, like you'll see it later when I talk about like water and dry attack. The thing is, I've never gotten like a wind attack, never. And I've played through this game a few times. I've never got it. So sometimes you may get it, but if you farm for it, you may get it. I have no idea. So if you guys have an idea that you can get it, then show it in the video. I know I got fire attack, I got earth attack, but I never got a wind attack. But there's a lot of things weak against wind in this game as a sky armor, you know. So if you guys can, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, we'll move on to the video. And now it's time for the sky armor. Good times, good tidings. On your first time you play through the game, this will be easy. This is like easy mode playing the game when you're in sky armor in your first playthrough. But if you really want to turn things up, make the game difficult, you play it on the Dragon King difficulty, and ooh man, the sky armor battles just get super hard, you know. So there's some things you really want to look out for. So this is why I'm going to start off this video with showing you guys some of the stuff that I use. Like, because I can throw on some better armor. It may seem better because of all those nice little green stats you see on the side there. But the problem is the agility goes down. And if enemies are attacking you before you do, that's a problem because they can either one-shot you and, yeah, one or two shot your entire team. So you want to be able to act first, which is why I'm wearing some of these things for faster movement. You can see here, like I got the guy here. I use Victor most of the time for buffs, debuffs, and stuff like that. That's why I got him with the offense drones and the glaive. Very important because I also have the enact extender here. Basically, don't read that. Like it's actually 100% chance that it'll give it another one turn to it. It's really good. And I paired this up with Sienna here, so she's gonna blast him with the bow gun and give him the enact, and then it's gonna have an enact extender ram along with him when he hits him with another move to actually extend it to everything inside the on the field. If you're fighting just a single boss, then yeah, you can change out this for something else. And remember, all these are very important, so play around with it. But another important thing is, I use Glenn here as the main offense. That's why I have him with the water attack ram on. You know, and it changes. Like if there's like an enemy weak to like wind, put on a wind attack ram. You know, like there's also, you're gonna begin a lot of crazy ass rams after you get the Tome of Fiends, which I will show later on in the video how to get that. But most of the time you just want to, you know, team up with this. And there's also, I got him with the dry strike. The dry strike amplifies the water attack, so you can do some crazy stuff. Especially, always the greatsword is always going to be your best DPS weapon. So stick with that because the berserker is just nuts. It's really strong. Use it. Okay, now that we talked about all that stuff, now for some dumb fun stuff. Let's talk about the styles. Different colors, you know. You can mess around with them, whatever ones you like. Personally, I think he's okay with this one. He's a redhead, kind of give him like this little tan desert type feel to him. I got him with the orange. It's just kind of weird. He looks purple to me, you know. It's like, I don't look too orange, but it's fun to play around with the styles. I got him as green and orange, kind of, you know. So it kind of mixes with his colors. And of course, yeah, Sienna's gonna be red. She's the yeah, it works perfect, you know. So I love this style for them. It's cool to mess around with it. But other than just messing around, let's get into some stuff and show you how this all works. Alright, now let's talk about the Tome of Fiends here. Now, you really want this at first, before you start farming. And what you really want is to get two things They give you enact, extending. This is what you really want, enact extender. But how do we find this? Well, let me show you. Alright, now let's move on to the Arctic Archipelago. Now you can do this through fast travel, but if you haven't been there, I'm going to show you how to get there by airship. Now you can see myself over here by the rolling fields. Come over this way to the right, and I see some islands. And it's right here. And on the map, this is where it's at. Just to jot it down so you know where it is. Come on down. Grab it. Crystal's right here. Run to the right once you get into here, just so that you can load up in here fast. Now what you do is you just get inside your mechs. Come on down. Grab these guys. Reload it. Down the Arctic Archipelago again. Keep doing it. Now there's a faster way that I like to do, and just do it this way. 1, 2, 3. Just load it back up. Now what you want to do with these, go back to the rolling fields. It's the fastest way to get to a merchant. That's why I keep doing that. Come to him. We're going to sell. Go to loot. Sell it all. Done. And then later on, when you get to the deals, once you get it all, you'll be able to see the Tome of Fiends. And that's the reason why you do what I was just doing right there. That's all it is. Right here, and I'm going to show you guys how this works. Now remember, if you don't like your lineup, now this is a perfect lineup. Everyone started off pretty good, but I'm actually going to leave it just to show you guys how easy it is to escape in this game. All you do is press L1 or whatever button of the system that you're on to escape, and you can do it if your turn is up. So we're going to jump into it again, see what it looks like. Oh, good. Alright, so we're going to have Sienna here started off. Oh, an enact. Pink. And then also, with him, with Victor, my debuff master and buff master. So I'm going to give him the overload. It's going to send it to all these other little sea monks here. Pink. Beautiful. Alright. Now with him, I can do defense break and all this other stuff. But we're get him a little bit of offensive here. Now we can do a wind shot. Do some good damage. Or, I don't know, just give him the debuff and show, I'm going to also showcase the poison a little bit more, because I have a little thing where I did with the poison. That shit was pretty rad. So we're going to try it again. Hopefully, nope, didn't give him the wet. Didn't give him the wet. That's alright. So we're just going to give him Berserk right now. These guys aren't going to be able to do nothing. Nothing. And it's beautiful. Alright. So we can also throw out an energy flow. But now remember, when you give them like an enact move, they'll be restricted for a move. That's fine. It's okay. So right now, we're going to give him some attack. Give the whole party attack. Now with the him, we're going to throw on the wet. Right there. Or dry. Yeah, throw on dry. My bad. My bad. Alright. Got the enact. He's got the defense on. Okay, so that's perfect. Throw it on him. Now that he's got that, we're gonna poison slobble him, man. I mean, this is gonna be devastating to him right now. Let's see how it looks. Oh, Jesus, it killed him. I was hoping to spread it. I didn't think it was going to kill him. Like, right now I'm playing on Dragon King mode, so I thought that maybe that it would spread. Now, I showed you earlier that, it's like, yeah, they're restricted against it, but if you do a double time, like again, now he's going to have enact again. And then we're going to have good old Victor do overload again and spread it over. Those guys were resisted, as you guys can see. Those guys are going to be able to attack now, though. So, yeah, we're gonna try doing some damage to them. Make sure, well, at least one of them are dead. And that's actually pretty good. I want you guys to see just how hard these guys hit. Bam, dead, one shot. Let's see, this is on the hard difficulty here. So right now you can see they're almost all dead, but I'm gonna give this guy an enact too, so that it is there. But I can also have a Victor. Not Victor. I'm sorry. This is I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to. I know I'll just butcher it. We're gonna give it another overload here. And just spread it around. Now they all ain't acting. So now we can actually switch her over, get some offense going on, finish off one of these guys. And you guys can see, like, since I got the Tome of Fiends, I'm getting some skill rams. And that's nice. Very nice. So, right now, this guy's almost done, but we're gonna just try to make sure. Like, I'm not trying to pick up Glenn here. He's basically toasted, so I ain't worried about it. He's almost done, so let's try to give him that. There we go. Cool, got him. And then him, probably, oh, got him. Okay, cool. Now, you guys, when you see that purple thing, is that SOS defense up? That's a good one. Now, when you look on your Sky Armor and you're trying to find out where these skill rams are at, basically what you want to do is keep going up, find out the last one, like the all-rounders here. And it'll come up like you just saw. I just got that SOS defense ram up, So whenever it's like purple or orange, it's going to give you like different abilities towards that thing. See right here, this is really, really good one because I got a water attack, and this can definitely overwrite my regular water attack ram. And then we got the earth resistance. Yeah, not too good. Counter attack ram. It's not too bad. It's like I can put that on a break extender, maybe on him, But right now, we're actually going to give that to Glenn here, because he's already using the water attack. And it doesn't have anything on it. Like, look. There's nothing on it. I never got such a good ram before with water attack, so we're just going to give it to him. Right here. Right past, like you'll notice when you go up and you look through your stuff, like if you got, like, whenever you buy stuff, if you're on your first playthrough, you'll notice it's going to be like this stuff, like the healer's ram, the mage ram, stuff like that. You always find, like, your new stuff after all the stuff that you bought from the shops, and the new stuff will be right around here. So I'm going to equip it with him. Perfect. He's got the dry strike still, so it's just giving me that thing so that the water's doing its thing too. But like I said, if any enemy has like a different weakness, then change this up. Give it like a fire attack, or like I have never got a wind attack, so I don't know. But yeah, it's either fire, wind, earth, and yeah, just make sure that, it's like if you see that an enemy has a weakness, apply that to your weapon on your main DPS, which I'm making Glenn, because he's like this. Yeah, he does his work. He does it. So yeah, that's all. Remember having an extender with your glaive. Have the offense drones, because he doesn't always need to throw on the extra moves. Sometimes you just want to throw out the offense on it. Or you can switch it up if you want to keep him extending the enact after Santa throws out the like the enact, then that works. You know, just keep them going. Keep the debuff running on all the things on the field, and give him, like, you know, you can take this off. He's not really a big DPS, so you can give him offense drones too. It's up to you, really. But yeah, when you're playing on Dragon King mode, you notice this with the Sky Armor fights. These things can kill you very easily. So yeah, keep that in mind. But like, remember, on your first playthrough, it's gonna seem simple. So you don't even need to do all this stuff that I'm doing. You can throw everyone with a greatsword and just devastate the whole game. It's pretty simple. And with that note, I think that's probably the best explanation I can throw at you without fighting bosses or anything like that, without spoiling the game. And yeah, take care, y'all. Have a great, wonderful, sunny, bright day.